Home buyers, is it just enough that you want to buy a house, or do you need a specific type of mindset before going in, because the real estate market is tough? I'm Walter Lepe, CEO of Lepe Tendwell Properties, top 1% realtor in San Diego County. And today I want to talk to you about mindset, because it isn't just enough that you want to buy a house, because the real estate market is just like really tough. They'll swallow you alive. So you have to have the right mindset going in, okay? So I broke it down pretty easily. There's a few things that you need to have, 3 things, all right? First thing is you have to be realistic. You have to choose whether you're gonna be a real estate investor or whether you want a property to live in for you and your family long term. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people go in here and they go, hey, you know, we sit down, we talk about criteria, and let's say they tell me, I want a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom minimum. Well, bathrooms, it's okay to have a 1-bathroom. Then I ask the person, hey, how many bathrooms do you have right now? I have 1. Okay. Well, we have to understand that when you buy a house, it's not going to be your ideal home, your perfect home. Same thing goes with square footage. Usually, if you're a first-time buyer, you have to start smaller than larger. Again, most people don't live in their first home forever. They live in it for less than 7 years and then they move on up. The other thing is yard space. You know, sometimes you want a bigger yard space than you could afford. And then obviously price, right? And we all have those family members, friends that say, hey, I bought a house. My house was $300,000, $200,000. Well, we have to be realistic about price, because yes, they bought it, but most likely when they went into the market, it was, you know, at their budget and it was market price. It wasn't like it was listed for $500,000, they bought it for $300,000. No, it was listed for $300,000, probably sat on the market, and they paid $300,000 because that's what the market was. So we have to kind of understand that the way that they bought, they didn't buy like an investor, even though looking back like 6 years down the road, they could say, oh yeah, I bought it for $300 and it was a great investment. And maybe they might make themselves seem like they're like really good investors or negotiators or deal finders. The reality is they just bought at the right time, okay? So we have to get over that and be realistic with our home search. The next thing is you have to be aggressive. You have to drive by the properties on your own as soon as you see it hit the MLS. Well, how do you get MLS properties? You just reach out to us and then we'll plug you right in, absolutely free. But once you see it hit the MLS, you have to drive the neighborhood, check it out, see if you like it. And then you have to write offers on the properties that you do go out there and look at, and you could see yourself living in there for at least the next 7 years. Write an offer, be aggressive, and then you have to be enthusiastic and persistent. Sometimes you're gonna get beat out on offer, sometimes you're not gonna find the property that you like. You just have to be persistent, enthusiastic, you have to have a positive mindset, don't give up, and then just think about the reason why you even started to look for a home. Why do you or your family need a home? To set up your long-term future, to have a place of your own. So you always got to have the end in mind. So if you have any questions, or if you want a free list of properties that match your home buying criteria, reach out to me or one of my team members. DM us with any questions.